Hello. Okay, so this week I'm starting the Candito program. It's a 6-week program for powerlifting people. Power builders? I'm a little slow today. I haven't had enough water. We're starting that program. I'm really excited. This will be the first program I've ever done that's for powerlifting. I want to get my squats up. I want to work on my bench. I'm most excited for my deadlift, but definitely need to work on my squats because my squats are not the best. Like, I failed at 225 last time, and you would think that I'd lift a little bit more, but no. Sorry that it's so dark, but this is the fit that we're working with today. All Alpha Elite for once. New sneakers, not really like new, but they were gifted. Taking you guys with me, let's get after it. I already did my first set. I did it with 90 pounds. It should have been 95. I'm like about 15, so I'm gonna do, I was supposed to do 115, going up 5 pounds from last week, so 120. And then after that, I'm gonna do 130 and then 135. Doing this for 10. I shouldn't do that.
Verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time to light your fire for ascension.
Okay, song of the day is Wind Up Missing Me by Tucker Wetmore. And I'm not even a huge country music fan, but it was pretty solid. So this is my last set. I'm doing 6. And then I'm gonna jump into some rows as long as there's a spot open. I could do 6, but I kind of want to do 8 if 6 feels like it's not enough.
Let your wings rise from the ashes.
No, you shifted the bar when you touched it. Yes, you did. 10 wasn't even in the program. I just wanted to try it because I felt good today. Okay, we are freeballing it today. No script, no nothing. So starting off this exercise with a warm-up, some bent over rows. I like to do these underhand and overhand before I jump into my actual working set. So my first set was going to be 135, and today the rule was 10, 10, 8, 6 for these rows. So 10 at 135, and I'm pretty sure I did these twice, and then I went up in weight. Who's this? Huh?
Don't do too much. You talking about your athlete? That's you recorded before you
My
got
outfit?
home?
Yeah. I said, today we're doing the Candito program. This is the outfit of the day. Tay messed up my bench. I was gonna do 10, and he showed up at, what did he show up at? 8? He stood on my side.
What you mean? You did 8 by yourself?
Yeah.
Of what?
I feel good today, so I was
what?
bench. 135. No?
Oh, okay.
Go fucking somewhere else. As I was saying before he really interrupted, I did add some additional weight, so it was 165, and honestly, it was pretty fucking heavy. But I asked the trainer about my form. He said it's okay until I get used to the weight. So that's what the swinging is all about. I really don't want to unrack this. Hello. It's like super fucking crowded in this gym right now. I'm feeling a little bit nervous, but also I have to do 40-pound overhead press, but people are using that. So I just did 35 to 45. I have to do 12, 8, 12, 10, 8. I don't think I'm gonna do that shit with a 45-pound dumbbell, but I really feel bad when I do this shit. So I just feel like I'm in people's way. This week for overhead press, it's 10, 10, 8, 6. No, I'm so sorry. It's 12, 12, 10, 8. I'm a little slow. So starting with 45 pounds, I kind of busted out and it wasn't too bad. My face says otherwise. Fuck. Nope. No shot. Did more than I thought it would do though. I'm tired. Should I go up to 50 though? Probably technically should. Or I can do this for sets of 10. Well, how many do I do? 11? Yeah. I'm gonna stick with this and then jump up to 50. Do like 5. To do 50 pounds right now would be fucking crazy because I haven't done 50 pounds and I couldn't even tell you how long. Probably like 4 years. For real, I have not done 50 pounds since I was in college. And I'm not old by any means, but it has been a while. And I was really cute for thinking that I was going to do 50 pounds. But based off of the way the weight was moving after like the 5th or 6th rep, girly, come on now. You weren't going to get it. But the 45s, look at that struggle. I mean, you need to be putting 100% in every single time you go to the gym if you want to see gains. Alright, I'm staying here. The way this program is laid out, you're always going to do lat pull downs right after overhead press. And it's in order to give yourself a break in between the rows and the lat pull downs, give your back a break just a little bit. So for this one, I was doing 10, 10, 8, 6. 6 is super heavy. That was 105. I'm going to do 105, 110, 115, 120. That's what I did last week. It felt good. So I'm going to do the same this week, and I'm going to go with 5 pounds next week. I love lat pull downs so much. They're literally one of my favorite exercises on a back day. If your gym doesn't have one of these bars, these like this in particular is a mag bar, but there are other brands out there, whatever, that has a more comfortable grip for your wrist and your hands. You could definitely use some wrist wraps, so you don't have to worry about the bar slipping out from under you. You could just focus on the contraction. This is not fun. Might do the same weight for 8. I feel like I wasn't getting a good enough contraction. I'm thirsty. But yeah, I'm gonna do 8 and then I think I'm gonna leave. Might do one more like supplemental exercise and call it. Love you. Now let's take some time to appreciate the pump and the gains. I honestly advocate so much for taking progress pics and progress videos. You're going to appreciate them so much more when you've actually reached your goal. I'm telling you. Okay, it's technically day 3 of the program. It is day 4. It is now Friday. We are dressed, ready to go. So we have the Whitney Simmons, don't remember the name of this bra. Did a review on it. You can check it out there. I love this bra. Whenever I'm trying to feel like a little bit more femme, show off some cleavage without being totally obnoxious. And it does have an adjustable back straps and band. And then we have Athlete. These are like some OGs. They're practically white. They're such a light gray. Pretty squat proof, I guess. I just wear a underwear that matches or something that matches my skin tone. And they're fine. So cute, lighter colors, show off the glutes a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing chest today. I look kind of gross, but it's fine. I really need to do my hair. I'm thinking of doing it myself just because I don't feel like spending like, it's usually $300 around there, maybe a little bit more each time I get my hair done. And I just try to save up. So getting that done right now is just like not it. But if I feel like this is too daunting, I'll just do that and then keep up with my roots, which I should have been doing from the start. But anyway, getting sidetracked. So I'm pretty much dressed. I need to figure out what shoes I'm gonna wear. I probably will wear these because they're like sort of close-ish. They're tennis shoes. I don't know. Arigato. Ooh, it's kind of cute. Look at that. Okay, we're ready. Another bench day. I love bench. I know a lot of girls kind of skip on bench because it's not really their strong suit. They focus more on legs, which I get it. You see results more like lower half women are just superior. I'm just kidding. To some degree. Anyway, so with this exercise, we're doing 10, 10, 8, 6. The program told me to do 80 pounds, 105, 115, and then 120. But the lovely trainer, Tay, who spots me from time to time, told me that those weights were way too light. So I did start with the lighter weights, and then he popped up and yelled at me. So he made me go up in weight. As you can see here, I was doing 140 for 6, or I did 140 for 8, and then also did it for my 6th rep set. Did I say that correctly? I'm so sorry. My brain is fried. And like, the weight is moving. For me, it really is just a mental game. I like to have someone standing over me to make sure that, okay, if I can't rack the weight, at least I don't have to roll it off of myself. Look at that struggle. Oof. 100%. And then this, oh my God. Like, do people act, does that help people? Do you like when your friends hit you before you do a set? Like, is that useful? Because for me, it was jarring as hell. Like, I like to be in my own world, listen to my music. When I got hit, I wasn't expecting it. I was like, what is this? And I know some people use salts. I still have not smelled those. I don't know if I really ever want to try them. Maybe if I was trying to deadlift like 500 pounds, but at the weights I'm at right now, it doesn't really make sense. But yeah, don't skip bench, people. After bench, back at it with some rows. Again, the program is literally the same thing for weeks. Same thing. Maybe reps are like a tiny bit different. But anyway, I started off with 135, went up only 10 pounds, didn't go crazy. I don't have that much of a bend in my back. Again, like, I was tired, to be honest with you. So, coach says okay, it's okay with me. So, I was swinging a little bit, try not to get the little hoppity-boppities. Like usual, after the rows, jumping right into some dumbbell overhead press. Before I started my working set, which is what you see here in my first set, I did about 15 to 20 reps at 20 pounds because my shoulders have always been a little bit weak, especially in my left side, so I need to do a decent warm-up set or two, depending on the day, before I jump into my working set, and it does help quite a lot. If you have issues with your shoulders, definitely look into some mobility work before you have to do anything with your shoulders, because literally the worst thing that you can do is jump right into a working set of overhead press, bench, what have you, and fuck your shit up, because it will mess you up for literally everything. So working sets going to be 12, 12, 10, 8. When I got up to 45 pounds, things got a little tricky. As you can see, the bum shoulder comes into play, and the weight was not moving. So instead of trying to do it again right away, because I did feel a little bit of a pinch, I took 2 minutes and I did some mobility things, just some circles, some holds, stuff like that. And look at that, super smooth. So for these overhead presses, we're going to be doing 12, 12, 10, 8. Jeez, I can't talk. 12, 12, 10, 8. So in this case, I was really aiming for 10. But as you're about to see, I was really struggling with this weight today, and it may have been because I wasn't eating enough, or maybe I was just a little bit tired, but this is, ooh, look at that struggle. You should be giving 110% every single time. I was pretty disappointed though, because I wanted to go up to 50 pounds, but it is what it is. We have good days and we have bad days. Right after I was done with that, again, going over to the lat pull down machine, starting with a neutral grip today, not wide, let me see my plan, doing 12, 12, 10, 8. I keep almost messing that up because I'm just not used to numbers, man, numbers. Anyway, so started off pretty light, pretty easy, and then worked my way up. As you can see, I have a lean. You'll see that people do lat pull downs a bunch of different ways. Some people lean, some people swing, and some people are like pretty upright, like at a 90-degree angle. I've been told by different trainers in the gym to do it different ways. So like normally I would be sitting upright because that's just the way I've done it for years. But I started doing it a different way with a bit of a lean because the trainer said that it's better. But another trainer told me then I'll be hitting more rear delts. So just be aware of that. And then again, take some time. Jeez, I can't talk. Take some time to pose, check out your muscles, do a little bit of flex. I was really feeling myself. The light leggings really doing wonders for my ass, Anyway, moving on to day 4. These were squattaroos. The goal here was to do a bunch of reps. So not moving up in weight, but sticking at the constant weight of 155. And the goal was to do 4 sets of 8 reps. Honestly, I didn't think 155 was going to feel as hard as it did. But damn, I was so beat. So beat. Also, my shoulders did feel a little bit tight, so in between squats, or actually before you even start squats, you should warm your shoulders up just a little bit because of the position that they're in. Just listen to me, try it out before you do your next squat day. Like, I'm not a trainer, so I'm not going to get into the science behind it. Watch some YouTube videos, learn that way. That's what I do. I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend that I know shit like off the top of my head verbatim. So, rant over. Yeah, doing 4 sets of 155, taking a good 3-minute break in between, 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the exercise and how heavy you're going. You could be 3 to 5 minutes. For deadlifts, I tend to do 3 to 5. I'll start, jumping into my next set at 3 minutes if I feel good. But sometimes I'm going to need that additional 2 minutes just to make sure that I'm not totally gassed before I start the next one. Look at that effort. Love to see it. Speaking of deadlifts, we're going to start our deadlifts. So make sure you grab a bar and load up the weight. Today I was just doing some light work. I like to start racking my weights on the bar, on the rack itself, and then moving it over to the floor. That way it's less effort for me to, put the weight on the bar when it's on the floor. Like, my lower back starts to hurt when I do that kind of shit. So racking it on the rack, definitely 10 out of 10. Try it. But the warm-up weight was moving pretty smoothly. Today, the goal was to do only 2 sets of 225, which, easy breezy. So I did go up in weight as per Sir Tay, the trainer, tells me to do, because he was like, Jasmine, you've been moving that weight for a hot minute now. I don't know what the hell you think you're doing. I'm like, you know what? You are right. So chalk your hands up or grab some wrist straps. They will help you out if you're worried about the bar slipping out from under you. I have seen some people use paper towels before. Maybe they didn't have chalk with them, and they said it works, but I know that the bars at my gym are a little bit rough, so I don't see how the paper towels would survive. But I also think it's just better to be prepared with your own stuff. So get chalk, get wrist wraps, do the damn thing. I can't believe it. We made it to day 5. I feel like I've been talking for an eternity. I need some water. I always think of SpongeBob. Anyway, so today for bench, today we were just maxing out. So I had to do 125 max reps. As you saw right there, I'm struggling. Also, this isn't 125. I was doing 140, and boy, oh boy, was I tired. Look at Hector just hovering over me like an angel. Look at him. He wasn't helping me much. He just had his fingers on the bar. And like I said before, that's kind of all I need. Moving over to the rows. I'm not maxing out on rows here. It's the normal, like 10, 10, 8, 6. So the regular weight's 135, then I go up to 155, and then it's 165. And I do 135 for my first 1 to 2 sets. Really, it's just based off of how I'm feeling. As you saw, like, I was kind of tired. My lower back in particular was a little bit sore after those deadlifts. So the lean isn't really there. The bend isn't really doing its thing. But I promise you, I progress, okay? This is just week 1. Little baby weights, alright? Don't judge me too hard, okay? Love, peace, and happiness in this channel. Back at it again with the overhead press, and today, in a weird location. I know, right? Like, who am I to be that asshole? To sit right under the what is this called? Jesus, my brain isn't working. The pull... where you do pull-ups and that pull-downs. Cable machine. Yep. The pulley system. I am so slow tonight. It's rough. Anyway, the goal, as usual, is to do 12, 12, 10, 8. I did start with 40 pounds, and then I jumped up to 45. Today I was feeling real strong. Like, my shoulders felt pretty good. The weight was moving very easily, and I was kind of very super proud of myself. I actually did go up to 50 pounds, and I did a little, like, celebratory hurrah, silently, straight-faced, so no one could ever tell. But I was quite pleased with myself. And I'm looking forward to you guys progressing and feeling that kind of joy and excitement. And last but not least, lat pull downs. Although you could do 2 accessories, I choose not to because I just wanted to do the program with whatever was essential and see how far that got me. And honestly, it was easy breezy. So 12-12, 10-8 for this as well. I love you guys. Bye.
That's alright. Hush.